Well, you guessed it. It's time for another one of John and Kayla's adventures.
So we're taking another cross-country trip. We've already done it twice in the good old Grand Cherokee over there. The first time was 2 weeks in 2021, and the second time for 3 weeks in 2022. And now we're taking another 3-week trip. And as most of you probably know by now, we've got the van named
AKA Caroline.
and it probably goes without saying we're taking that. So all the videos from this trip are going to be in one playlist, just like the rest of our trips.
We also get to utilize our Harvest Host even more this trip, so we get to see, hopefully, some pretty cool places, meet some fun animals.
Harvest Host and Boondockers. Our actual first stop tonight is going to be at a Boondockers welcome site. So come along.
Let's get to it.
All right, boys and girls, we have reached our first not destination, but pit stop, I guess you could say. We're in Bloomsburg, PA. It's a Boondockers welcome. This guy has a gorgeous property. Like, I don't want to film his property too much, but we're like he's got a beautiful yard, huge garage, and huge. That's not even the garage up there. Like, the garage is over there. So he's got a beautiful property and gets these beautiful sunsets.
Probably a beautiful sunrise over the mountains that way.
I bet. So we're gonna turn in, and I guess we'll catch you in the morning.
Good morning. It's day 2 on our cross-country trip. We just got up a little bit ago. We are west from Scranton in Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania. John made our coffee. Got that already. He is getting the GoPro.
No GoPro. No GoPro anymore. It's all DJI now. We've abandoned GoPro as a family, and it's DJI strictly now. DJI Osmo, action camera, microphones, drone, gimbal, DJI everything. GoPro can kick rocks.
Apparently there's his rant for the morning so far, but we are going to get to it. We are heading to Tennessee today. It is our anniversary. Happy anniversary, babe. And we're going to go chase some mountains, so come along. Got anything else to say, sir?
Happy anniversary. So I don't know if you can catch it on that sign, but there's a town up ahead called Centralia. And it's notable because Kayla, Dave, and I were part of a shutdown ride through Centralia. And if you don't know what a shutdown ride is, it's a bunch of hooligans on motorcycles shutting down intersections, and it's like 100 or more bikes.
What he's failing to tell you is not only was it a shutdown ride, it was just a Grom shutdown ride, and I was the only normal bike. I was on my 250 at the time.
I can actually link to the video because we have video of the shutdown ride to Centralia. So I'll leave a link to that video in the description. It's on my other YouTube channel that I don't really upload videos to anymore. But essentially what it is, it's a coal mining town, and I guess some kind of fire started down in the coal mine, and it presented a problem for all the residents, so they were all ordered to evacuate, except for I don't know what it's 4 families or something like that still reside within the small town of Centralia. I guess they were grandfathered in, but we had no idea that we were in this part of PA so close to Centralia, and that we're actually going to be driving through it. So in the shutdown ride, the destination was a place called Graffiti Highway, and it was basically like an abandoned highway And I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. The whole highway was nothing but graffiti. And it's not just like hooligans going there. We saw like older people like taking walks, like people with strollers taking walks on this highway. But it still was a bunch of hooligan, as you'll see by the video if you go visit it. But all that to say, I think the residents or someone bought the property and basically dumped a bunch of dirt and gravel. So it's no longer accessible. I guess there was too much liability, too much hooning around on the highway. So it's no longer accessible. It's greatly missed by the locals. I mean, the local hooligans, not like the local residents. But it's a little bit nostalgic to us. Even though we've only been there once, we had such a great time. Minus the fact that that's actually when Kayla broke her foot off-roading with her sport bike to get to Graffiti Highway, because there's a little bit of off-roading to get to it. But anyway, we just thought it was super cool that we're gonna kind of revisit the area. So that is one of the entrances to Graffiti Highway. As you can see, it's pretty non-accessible. At least in the van. Maybe by horse you can get back there, but yeah, she's no longer accessible, which is a shame for all the people that enjoyed it, but I guess for the residents, makes sense, I guess. I don't know. Right, so we are actually at the entrance of Centralia that we actually came in ourselves. The other was just like the other entrance, the exit entrance. So when we were on our shutdown ride, we actually came from the opposite way that we are now. We actually came from that way. So we were coming up, and this little entrance right here, this is where Kayla on her sport bike went up after a rainfall. So this was all muddy. Way back there she went on her sport bike, and she came down this little decline here in the mud, and didn't end too well for her foot. Here's another like entrance right here that you can get to back there. So here's the beginning of it. There's still more back where Kayla is. So you could come back from that area, or where we came back was from this area. You go through this little area here, and then the actual Graffiti Highway is where Kayla is. So you go over this last little hump here, and as you'll see,
it used to be a flat highway that looked like that.
And
wow.
Yeah, now they're dealing with that. So a couple years ago, you could just be ripping wheelies all the way down this thing. And that's exactly, as you'll see in the video, what people were doing. No longer though. Like I said, it is a little bit of a shame for the hooligans, but for the residents, I guess, whatever. Anyway, it was cool revisiting a place where we had so much fun, except for when Kayla broke her foot. And just like side note, when she broke her foot, we rode all the way back to Dave's parents' camp, which is like an hour and a half away, in the rain with a broken foot. She's a tough little soldier. And the foot that she broke was her left foot, which means all the shifting. So she had to actively use her broken foot to ride an hour and a half in the rain. Come on.
I got too many seeds in my mouth.
Oh.
I got too many in my mouth. Ah!
It's a little hard to see, but there's a chairlift way to the top, and then you could kind of make out a little like sky bridge, like connecting those two. Done that a couple times. The views are beautiful up there, as you can imagine. All right, boys and girls, that's gonna do it for today. Today was basically a travel day. You got the exciting little Centralia stop. We're here in Gatlinburg. We have dinner plans at the Melting Pot. We're excited because we used to have one local to us, relatively local, within like an hour and a half. But they closed, and now the closest one to us at home is like 3 hours away. And it's been a few years since we've dined at the Melting Pot, so um, we got a guaranteed private dining, pay a little bit extra for that, but we're back in one of our favorite places in the US, and that is East Tennessee. So we're gonna go and enjoy our anniversary dinner and make our way to our Boondockers welcome spot, which is in Kodak, Tennessee. And I guess we'll see you in the morning. So more to come.